Now YouTube is up. Okay. Okay, so today we are going to work on something that I want. It's not related to Polymarket. It's more of a personal project, you can say. So I want to work on ERC20 indexer, but it will track few things. So let me create this cd dot mkcd ERC20 indexer. Okay, now we need to open that. Okay, now that's done. What I can do here is okay, cool. Yeah, I want to do some interesting stuff, so let's create like a new file. I want to track. I want to have like a graph. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's go here and say ERC20 indexer. And I want something like this where we have, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I am back, and let me switch this to system. Cool. Now you guys can see this better. I'm trying to research keyword like, yeah, keyword, some kind of free keyword tool which can be helpful to check my idea. So token indexer, no, I'm not gonna more options, confirm my choices, search. Okay, let's see if some one of these. Okay, there is nothing here. We have something here. Okay, sorry, you won't be able to see this, but yeah. What I want to do is, this is the ERC20 indexer, right? So I want like token, which it has this breadcrumb. If you know breadcrumb shad cn. Okay, bread. So you see this? I want this kind of thing at the top. Yeah, this, then Ethereum, and then USDT. So this is one of this is at the top. Like this will be very very small. I want to see in the docs there is also there are breadcrumbs. Okay, it's at the top. Below this we'll have like USDT, Ethereum. Yeah, that's a good idea. And we'll set this manually. So yeah, some kind of thing. Then I want like a price here. Let me put this $100, and below that I want a price graph. So price chart, which is generated with let me check Uniswap v3 USDT. Okay, USDT is not an ideal example. I want I should do like no, not uni. What should I do? ST ETH. Okay, so we have this. STW ETH. Can data? Okay, no, there is no data issue. Okay, there are a bunch of pairs that we can. Okay, no, this these two, we can only use these two. So yeah, this is on Arbitrum, not relevant. Base, not relevant. So what we'll do is we do get. Let me open this and see the events that it puts out. Or event that it emits. That's the correct word. Collect, burn, swap. Okay, in the swap we have square root price. So I guess we can convert this to we can calculate like OHLC, OHLCV, whatever you want to call it, like OHLCV. Yeah, probably volume won't be there. Or we can also do volume in the indexer. Yeah, so here I want that OHLCV data I'll copy this. Okay, this one. Copy image, add it here. Not really this is just an example. So if you zoom in, you will be able to see this. This data will be here. Then I want top holders like a tab, and I also want recent transfers. Another thing, we won't be tracking anything. We won't be tracking all the pairs. We'll only track like one, and hopefully that should be fine. So if we do like USDT, we need to find USDC USDT pair, and yeah, USDT slash USDC. Okay. Okay, there is one pair. Hopefully this has a lot of volume. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, I don't want to see fee. Why it's saying fees? Price, volume, no, liquidity. Okay, what I'll do is, to show this, we'll have multiple handlers handling different contracts. So this won't be just ERC20, this will be ERC20 plus Uniswap v3 indexer, which tracks particular tokens. Now this happened. Let's next I want, okay, maybe let me do this. Okay, no, remove this. Move this down, then move this here, and I want this similar thing similar to this. Let me paste this here. Okay, let's bring this up. I can push this back, right? Okay, no. Layers. Okay, I guess there is, yeah, we want to push this down, bring this up. Okay, we just need to move this here. Cool. So I want to create something similar, but here options will be OHLCV or OHLC volume and mints. That's the thing I want to do, and we'll only track for, let's say, last 7 days. That's the ideal range. We don't want Yeah, it will be static chart. It won't be anything extraordinary, like scrollable chart or something. I want to delete everything that is older than 7 days old, older than 7 days. So all data points will be removed. Swaps will be there, and we'll manually add like all the tokens and what was the other thing? Swaps. So that's that's quite interesting. Let's see how to calculate price from Uniswap. Is equal to retrieve this. We can get that. Then square it. Let's price equal to this and into token decimal. So decimal 1 minus decimal 2. Okay. We have this WETH USDC. Okay, cool. Cool. We get, okay, we don't have token addresses here, so that will be quite interesting because we have to track those manually and see what's token 0, token 1. So yeah, that's the idea. Okay, anyway, I guess top holders, recent transfers. Yeah, I want to add this. Options here will be OHLC, volume. Because we are tracking OHLC, we are obviously tracking the volume. Okay, no, volume is not ideal because we are only tracking a single pair. So yeah, mints slash burns, that will be here. What else can we have? Or those two things are fine. Hopefully they are. Let's see. Let me think about it. And yeah, volume is not ideal. Top holders we can do, recent transfers we can do. We can do like recent 100 recent transfers and then keep deleting the older old transfers. So yeah, that one. Ethereum, USDT. We can also do multi-chain, but I don't want to. It's pretty. It will be pretty difficult, like the multi-chain logic and combining those things. So yeah, let's try to figure that out. Give me a second. I'll be back. Okay. So what I was saying was we can do these two things per graph. which should be fine. And here we do like top 100 holders. Okay, no, for holders, I couldn't think of any ideas where holder. Okay, top holders. The issue here is that to have to get top holders, you need balances of all the holders. Otherwise, uh, it won't be useful. No, not useful, but it won't be. What can we say? Yeah, you can't track top holders by doing like uh, incremental deletes, because you have to compare all the balances to get the top holders. So yeah, we can do top transfers also instead, along with recent transfers, where we can track all the top transfers. We can definitely do, uh, but also do top transfers for non-mint slash burn transactions. That's also important, because you the mints and burns will be can be very big. So if it's like a first mint, they can mint $5 million, or $5 million worth of token, which is irrelevant. Not okay, not irrelevant, but it might skew the data to tracking the biggest transfers to from an 20 address, which I don't want. So yeah, so let's see get where. We can do get where, and owner ID is equal to. Okay, let's think about how we can have the top transfers. So we'll have an entity where we have array of top transfers and the indexes. So if that index is what we can see, yeah, we'll track the transfer and transfer amount and the transfer ID in an array. We'll check if it's greater than the least transferred amount. If it is, we'll delete the least transferred amount and then calculate the new least transferred or lowest transfer. So that's the idea here, and yeah, so that's how we can track those. Okay, so top transfers are can is the thing that we can do. So yeah, also we also need a logic to fill the first 10 top transfers. So yeah, we can think of a way to get that done. Let me ask ChatGPT what can what important metrics, give me a second, yeah, what important metrics I need I should track for a token like ERC20 token. Okay, total supply is completely valid. Number of holders. Okay, we can do transfer volume, transfer count, weekly transfer count, daily transfer count, hourly transfer count. Then active addresses. Okay, active addresses. Doing active addresses in this dashboard would make sense, or it will consume too many resources. So I don't want to do those. Returning transfers, no. Uh, Returning users, new users. We can calculate those. It's not hard. Retention cohorts, no. We won't be doing that. We, yeah, we won't be able to do that. Then could we do price and volatility? Price is noisy, but volatility tells the maturity. Okay, we have to. I'll see how to calculate volatility. Cap versus FDV. Okay, that we can't track that. We can track this top 50 addresses, whale activity. Okay, that's like top transfers, token velocity. Okay, not really. We don't really need those. Okay, mint, burn, pause, blacklist, failed transactions. Okay, no. Exchanges, holder profitability. Okay, anyway, give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Yeah. So ChatGPT suggested us a bunch of. Let's remove this. Yeah we need to go here. It suggested us how many metrics? Yeah, total supply, then number of holders, transfer volume, transaction count. Okay, transaction count won't help. We can do like transfer count, not transaction count, as it needs TXN tracker. I don't want to bloat the indexer with transaction entities. Transaction count, then active addresses, new, okay, new versus returning users. We do retention cohort, okay, this can be its own thing with hypersync, you can say. Yeah, hypersync. I'll create a demo here. Let me add those ideas to the Notion page. The Notion page we already have. The stream schedule. Okay. I need to check the page, which page I have shared with you. Yeah, okay. So you guys can see the ideas if you go page ideas token cohort builder with okay token cohort builder with hypersync, token plus swap indexer, okay. You just have to refresh this. I'll paste that link in the chat. Okay, so if you refresh that, I will just, can I do F12? Okay, let me pop this out. No. Oh yeah, this. Chrome developer console function to refresh page 500 milliseconds. Let's see if we can. Okay, we can't do that because I haven't allowed pasting. Okay, I want to preserve the logs. Preserve logs. Okay, not ideal. I'll just add the ideas and build page that accepts token network and cohort number of weeks for cohort. It doesn't refresh quickly. That's okay. Is there? So this page will do something like this: cohort analysis. It'll generate this kind of graph for any token. Okay, yeah. Oh, I guess let's not bloat our indexer. We should keep our new indexer small, this indexer. So we can do this. I'll add star in front of it. Whatever things that can be done. Okay, retention cohort, that's done. Next is liquidity depth, which is not doable. Price and volatility can be done. What is volatility? In trading. Okay. Stock volatility. How is this shown? Open image in new tab. Okay, I guess we can do this. Just figure out how to calculate volatility for token price. Okay, market cap versus FDV, which is not really relevant. Holder concentration. Okay, market cap versus FDV, then holder concentration, whale activity token, velocity. Okay, whale activity we can do. Uh, Maybe we can do this. Okay, then privilege functions not really needed. Failed versus, okay. I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah. Okay, these are the things I want to track in the indexer and see what comes out of it and build something similar to this. So let me, here we'll have like folder 1, folder 2, and on this side we'll have like a pie chart. Yeah. Folder concentration. Can we do okay 6? I can do 6. We'll show, maybe we'll calculate how, we'll figure out how to show this, but here we'll have folder 1, then balance 1. Can we say that? Copy 2, 3. Okay, and so on. We'll have this. Okay, this is done. This we can do it anyways. We need to figure out. Okay, we also need top transfers. Top transfers. Yeah, we we are able to figure this out, and we have planned what we want to do tomorrow. I'm not going to start on this today. And then what I can do is I'll link that to the indexer, and you should be able to run that indexer. Yeah, you should be able to. Let's see. Okay, anyway, I think that's about it for today. Hopefully you liked the stream. I'm pretty sure no one was here, so I don't know who am I talking with. But if you are watching this afterwards, let me know if you like the stream. Yes, no, any feedback. Then yeah, see you guys here tomorrow. We know what we want to do. I'll like export this as an image. Export, copy to clipboard, paste it, paste. Rename site. Okay. Wireframe. We can say wireframe, and we'll try to build something similar from tomorrow onwards. It will be pretty quick. It won't be that difficult. I think so at least. Not really sure. But idea is to build an indexer that tracks this, the these metrics. So you have seen it. Let me reiterate that. Those metrics are OHLC data for last 7 days, mint burns for last 7 days, or we can aggregate mint burns for last month, let's say. Then we will show top holders, holder concentration, recent transfers, top transfers. Yeah. And our other idea was, which is, we'll build that afterwards, which is uh, creating token retention chart using hypersync. So that will be front end only application, and you need to paste your you'll need to use your token, sorry, yeah, token, hypersync token. And with that you should be able to generate the retention chart for any retention cohort, this kind of graph for any chart. So that's one of the idea. Yeah, let's see. Also, maybe we might be able to convert this. Yeah, we might be able to change this to use indexer instead of hypersync. So what I'll do is I'll have an indexer for 10 tokens running, and then I'll add one more page which does that for any token on any network hypersync supports. That's the idea. And yeah, pretty sure this is simple, because what you can do is you start at X date, see how many transfers happened there, unique addresses on that, unique senders, not receivers. I guess, yeah, receivers won't make sense. Senders, and just keep checking this array with the next and see how many are common, and add that value here. Then get this array, check this with this, week 0, week 1. So for this, there'll be, this cohort will be here. We'll cross check. This and this will go here. This and this will go here. So that's how it will change. Or is it in the reverse order? So get this, which is 100%. Check common between these arrays, add it here. check between these, add it here, check between these, add it here. Okay, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. And you check this with this and add it here. Okay, I guess that's how you do the cohort thing. But yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for watching and see you guys tomorrow, same time. And we are going to build something interesting. Cool. Have a nice day. Bye. Don't forget to check Envio at envio.dev. And if you want a good deal on Envio or support while support with integration, don't forget to DM me on Twitter. Okay, cool. Have a nice day. Bye.